everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have another Townie Makeover, and today happens to be Liz Taylor from university. So I think she actually might be one of my favorite ones that I've done so far. I will have a download link and CC list for her everyday outfit listed down below if you're interested. But honestly, I think she might be one of my favorites. So I had a little bit of an idea when it came to Liz because I have played with her before and gave her a bit of a makeover before. But I also played around with some new CC that I have, which you will be seeing on, I think Thursday is whenever that is scheduled to upload. So we went ahead and just kind of messed around with some sliders and everything here. I changed her eye color because her eye color to begin with was purple, and let's be real, purple's not a natural eye color. So I did go ahead and change that, gave her kind of a green tone, which I felt worked really well with the purple hair. So we did that, and then I just kind of kept messing around until I was kind of happy with the results. I feel like you can still kind of tell that it's her. She's definitely kind of different, but that's kind of the point of it being her done in my sim style. And I kind of tried to keep her. So the vibe that I got off her originally, I know we're still working on her face, but the vibe that I got off her originally was kind of early 2000s, Avril. And I think that was basically based on the loose tie that she's got going on. But that was where I went with it, was kind of keeping her to a grunge sort of aesthetic, but updating it to be kind of 2022-like. And I'm honestly kind of obsessed with her. I apologize for the vehicles and everything driving past, but she might be one of my favorite sims that I've done so far. So I felt like I couldn't get her chin done properly. The proportions of it looked kind of off, and I went with these eyebrows. I don't think I've ever used them, but I felt like they looked the best on her, and that I was going to be able to kind of make them work with the style that I was thinking. So the thing with Liz, so she originally has red eyebrows, so I'm assuming that she's naturally a ginger, which I love, but I did keep her with the purple hair, and I gave her brown eyebrows instead, just because I feel like brown kind of works a little bit better with the purple hair. I wasn't trying to take away from her ginger or anything like that. Obviously, I would not do such a thing because I am a ginger myself. So obviously, I don't want to take away from that, but I felt like the brown just kind of worked a little bit better. And then I go in here and I try out a bunch of different short hairstyles that I have in my game, because I didn't want to add to her having longer hair. I wanted to keep it kind of short, but still go with the style. This gave, that one before this, so the two before this one now, gave me very scene kid vibes, and I loved that, but I didn't feel like it suited her the way that I wanted it to. I think I ended up going with this one here, which was a new one that I had downloaded, and then I do go in and change her purple. I gave it more of kind of a, you'll see I go back and I try out a bunch of different ones, but I think I ended up with this one possibly because I felt like it looked the best. And then I actually did her makeup last, which is not something that I typically do. If you've been around for a while, normally I'll do the sliders and everything, then I go hair and makeup outfit. That's not how I did it this time. I decided, you know what, let's move on to her outfit so I can get a proper vibe, see what's gonna look best with her makeup, and I feel like I didn't do too bad. So I think I ended up going with this shirt here, which I have used before. I had a certain shirt in mind, but I could not find it. So I'm assuming I had removed it from my game, which kind of sucks, but you know what happens. I'll have to see if I can find it again, but I do really like the way she ended up anyways. And then I kept her with a skirt. I can't remember what one I went with. I liked this one with the little kind of I don't know what it's called. Would it technically be a harness around her thigh? But I didn't feel like it suited the outfit properly because it was too fitted, and I really liked the way that the kind of more pleated skirt looked on her, And then we went in here, added some accessories, removed some things. So I gave her these piercings, or like ear piercings. She's got a nose piercing, and actually I think I gave her 2 nose piercings. I think. I gave her the purple ones like this, because I felt like it went really well with her hair color. And then I gave her some nails, of course, and then I tried out these, didn't like the way that it looked with this, so I went with these instead. And then I gave her these tattoos that Nicole had made of Florida, very cute. And then I gave her a pair of striped socks, and we went with some combat boots. So I tried out a bunch of different styles that I had in my game. Went with the first ones. You can only see the socks a little bit, but I don't mind that all too much. And then you get to see me go in and try and recolor things. So I ended up going with a blue skirt like that. I do attempt to try and make my own skirt. Went with the long version that's not recolorable, which you see that I figured that out in a second. So I did try to use some like custom patterns, and I didn't like the way that any of them were looking. So you'll see me kind of mess around with this for a little bit. Eventually I do give up and go with the blue that it came with, and then we went back, switched to the original one, and changed it to black. So this was kind of the overall vibe of the outfit. And then I wanted some necklaces. I do actually end up finding some that worked, but it was like a very last minute thing of trying to see what ones I liked and what ones I didn't, I think. Or did I actually? Oh, I guess I did it before. So I actually did a double kind of thing here where it looks like she's got 4 chains, and I actually really like the way that it looked. I tried out some beauty marks. Didn't really feel like they suited her all too well. I wanted them to, but they didn't. And then we went in and started on her makeup. So I went a little bit more out there with her makeup than I normally would. It wasn't like extreme by any means, but I wanted to have a little bit of fun. So I ended up going with a purple eyeshadow. I really like the way the zebra one looked, but it wasn't my favorite. I went with this one, I think, because I like the way that it went with her hair. And then eyeliner, you'll see I try out like a bunch of different graphic liners. If there was any sim for me to do this with, I feel like it would be her. But I think I ended up with like something like this, and then I tied it in with another one at the bottom because I like the way that it looked on the bottom lashes. So I used 2 eyeliners, added a inner corner highlight, and some eyelashes. The eyelashes I used, you couldn't really see them all too well. You can kind of see that they are a little bit blurry, which I'm assuming is because I have 4 different things on her eyes. So I do end up going in and actually adding in some of these accessory lashes. I don't use them all too much, but honestly they fit her. So I think I went with these ones. And then we hop back in, started on everything for her blush and everything. So we went with some contour, mouth corners, highlight, and blush. I think I kept it very simple with her for this. Typically the things that I normally do, I think I tried a nose mask, like the way that one looked, but I didn't feel like fully messing around with it. So I added just, some simple highlight. I tried out a few different things, but I didn't love the way that all of them looked. So I think I kept to my typical base makeup, because I have like a very particular style when it comes to base face makeup like this. Added a little bit of contour on her nose just for a little bit of definition. And then lips, I tried out a few different things here, and there was only one that I ended up really liking the way that it looked. And I think it was this one because I really liked the boldness of the lipstick on her with this. I do go in and I test this one here, the base game edit, but it wasn't giving me the same effect. So I think I went with number 4 of these lipsticks. I didn't see her as a gloss girl, and we went with a purple. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos typically 6 days a week right now. If you're already subscribed and want notifications when I post, you can go ahead and hit that bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on if you want those notifications. And I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, lovelies!